What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
Sentiments to Self, the 2025 version. It look like we're at the BET Awards, so
Oh my gosh.
I honestly need to put my voice on like I'm about to be interviewing
Hosting.
people because this literally gives like we're gonna be at the BET Awards next year, 2026.
And honestly, that's the energy. Like, why not? Why not? Well, we might be hosting for sure. Shout out to Dre and Lake. I was there.
Yes, and I think Drea wore this dress
She did.
exactly.
She had that one on, for sure.
So
I
yeah,
remember.
shout out to you. We love y'all.
Love y'all. But yes, welcome back out to Sentiments to Self, a much needed conversation. I'm Mimi.
And I'm Sam.
And yes, today we are talking soft life versus hustle culture.
And this is a great topic because I'm a 90s baby, and I just feel like anybody born in the 90s, like, hustle culture is a real thing. Like, work hard, you get good results. Don't work hard, you get piss poor results. Like,
Yeah, I
that's
feel
what
like
we've been raised off of.
For sure. We were the generation of like, and all our peers know, like, go to school, get an education, become a doctor. Like, I feel like that was the motto or the rhetoric we was raised on. Like, be a doctor, you could be the president, like all of that stuff. So, and I'm not ashamed. I'm really thankful because I feel like nowadays the younger generation, they cool, but like they so free. Like
They have a very narcissistic
entitled.
way of living life, and it's good and it's bad in my opinion, because when I say narcissistic way, I think they think like things are just supposed to come to them, things are easy because everything is accessible with social media and Instagram, and essentially it does. But it's just like, what happens when that kind of runs thin, or things like AI are being created and it's like your content's not really
and it's like
anymore.
that's like, and it's crazy how we are becoming the old crowd. Like, I know we got a whole conversation, but like it's crazy that the times are changing and we sound so judgmental, because it's like, it also seems like, because it's
I
very
didn't think I was being
no,
judgmental.
I don't think we're being judgmental. I'm just saying, like, to them, like, just like to us when they was telling us to be doctors, like nothing was wrong with that, but like we could have said then, like, I want to be a YouTuber, and they would have thought we was crazy. And I don't think they're crazy at all. I just think nowadays this is like, they living in a generation where the world is really equal. Like, them and all their peers are kind of equal. Like, they do what they want. They, and everybody has an opportunity to be whatever they want, almost, I would say. But anyways, we're going to talk about something today, you guys, that has been all over our timelines. I know y'all girls talk about it, girls, homegirls. We talk about the soft life. Luxury, peace, soft, slow days, relaxation. But can we really live a life with both, soft life and success? Like, is it grinding or success more important?
I don't know. Me personally, and again, I'm not being judgmental. I'm not being that. But the whole soft life thing is really irritating to me, because it's just like what does that mean? Like, what do you mean you want a soft life? Like, in order to have a soft life, like, you gotta get there. Like, you just don't have I just need to know like the definition. So like maybe we should talk through like scenarios or something like that of like how it's being used in in modern day language or on social media. Like, when people say soft life, like, are they saying like I want to be married, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, or is it like I want to have spa days, and like what is it?
Because that's the thing. I feel like that's literally a part of our intro. Like, can you chase the bag and protect your peace? I feel like that's how you're supposed to. That's a part of life. You have to learn to protect your peace and push through life, like, because life never gets easy.
And that's what I feel like is missing in reality now, and why I say people think things come so easily and stuff, because it's just like life is essentially like, it's happiness, but it's also certain like painful moments, and it's like that's not always soft, and you got to go through those painful moments to elevate. So it just be like, people always preaching like they want this soft life or that's the ultimate goal. It's just like, okay, well, how we gonna get there?
And okay, just to give grace to the concept, I do think the point of soft life is just when you do have the time and when you do have those moments to elevate or like sophisticate certain things in your lifestyle, try to. And I agree, because like I said, I think it's a healthy balance that you have to incorporate in your life. Because no life is soft in my opinion. I feel like I'm kind of agreeing with that, if that's your point. I don't think no life is fully soft, because like it's hard to say. How can you say that when...
I just feel like it's a balance. Like, I just feel like having an expectation of like everything always supposed to be like, or like soft and like just perfect and like you know what I'm saying? or just that whole material aspect of it, like everything always supposed to look like that, it's unrealistic to me. But
I think, and again, like we spoke on the times, that's why it's odd that we even open this conversation with such a point or spot on, example with the different generations. Like, this internet is not real, and it's like it makes you romanticize this soft life, and
like every
like,
day
you
supposed
feel
to be like Alicia,
like
getting
you just
gifts,
get
getting
daily,
Maybachs
you
and Rolls
eat out
Royces
every day,
and
sushi
Chanel's
and
and
Nobu
Louis, and it's just like,
Like,
oh my God, this is not real. And I pray he don't go broke in 10 years. Like, it's just not real.
Y'all have kids.
But shout out to her, like, I
Shout
love your
out
life.
to that life. That is a true example. If we saying I don't
love
believe
your
in
life.
it, she truly has a soft life. But and that's all I'm saying. Like, women have to understand, and this is the girl. We are women all in this podcast, and I'm a girl's girl. But I do stand on the side of, like, women do have to pick a side. Like, you can't want to be a boss.
You don't have to pick a side.
I'm just saying, if you want, like, the example we just have in Alicia Chanel. If I want a life like
or
that.
Or is it Alyssa? What is it?
I'm sorry. If it's Alicia,
Either way.
sorry. Alicia, that's what I thought. But
She's gonna watch
PJ Washington's wife, simple as that.
a wife.
All I would say is, if you romanticize that life, because I do every time she pop up on my story, I know that my dreams, that's all the dreams, like, those are my dreams. Like, I don't have, and I'm not saying she can't, but I do feel like she's showing the benefit of what the example she lead about in her life. Like, she don't have a multi-million-dollar business on the side. She don't have.
But does she want that? And
but I'm
she
saying
is launching an
I
active
didn't say
brand.
she couldn't. That's what I say. But the example she's providing with the with what it is producing, which is gifts every day, is her not working. Her being
So you
a
basically
mom.
saying that, like, she's having children, she's a wife.
She
stay at home and, like,
And
she
she's a wife.
leisurely does business. Like, you saying, like, she chose the side of being a spoiled wife.
I just believe that it's hard to say you want a soft life, but you still want to run $1 million business, or you still want to have
I'm
your
agreeing
own
with that. I'm
and
agreeing
live
with that.
a
I'm agreeing
luxury
with
life. You can live that luxury life, but understand them days ain't
It's
soft.
gonna be painful years.
Yeah,
and
like-
that's all I'm saying. So, like, okay, the woman that wants to be that boss, that CEO, like the $1 million or $1 billion company, I understand that in order for me to have a business that's successful, I'm not gonna be able to vacation for, like, maybe a couple years, or, like, I'm not gonna be able to have big spending shopping sprees if I want, you know what I'm saying, to invest in my company and grow my company. And I just feel like that is what I'm trying to get across. Like, you can either choose to go through the pains of life, or you can, like, suffer and, like, create this soft life, unrealistic ass life. Because I don't know, like, if you just don't go through certain things, I just feel like there's really never no elevation. Like,
Yeah, like, even on a smaller scale, like, I don't have to take it to the extreme and say, like, a multi-million-dollar business. Like, maybe you don't want that. Maybe you just want to have your own. Like, maybe you're a type of woman that don't feel right not working, and that's cool. But if you are a woman like that, you appreciate the small soft parts of your life, or the times you can feel soft. And that's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like we see this big scope of the world and what we want on our phones, and it's a good thing, and I love the internet. I wouldn't want to go back to the 90s with nothing, and we couldn't see nothing on our phone. You actually have to go experience it. But I do feel like it puts in our minds a black and white one street world. Like, I can have all this. Like, I'm gonna be a boss. Like, I'm gonna be a bad bitch, and I'm gonna have a husband, and he gonna buy me everything. And it's just like 100%. I mean, it's been done. It can happen. But understand, like, you ain't the only woman in the world that want that. So it's like, it's so many chances to get that in different ways. Like, you don't have to see it through one scope. And I feel like, even on a smaller scale, like, what if you ain't want the $1 million business? You want just, like, something to have. That smaller business come with even more problems sometimes, I feel like, because it's a lot to manage. It's a lot to micromanage.
and let me be real too. Like, I don't want it to seem like that's just the way that I think. I think very, like, with an ambitious mindset. So when I say $1 million, like, I want that. So let me just break it down to even, like, let's say you don't want all that. Like, let's say you want to do your job, like, you want to go to work, and you want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, leisurely go on vacation, have your spa days, go to dinners, things like that. Cool. So my point is, when Mimi say pick a lane, I want to also say, like, pick a league. Like, okay, and I'm not saying And I'm not trying to say like it's ballers, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you have to figure out like if the goal is really big, you have a lot more sacrifices, and you have to sacrifice those dinner dates and spa dates.
Yeah,
where else another woman that just want to work her job and have like maybe, you know, just a little something on the side.
Yeah.
She can do that because she has the extra funds to do that. You can't, like I can't.
Like I have to train myself like daily, especially when I involve the internet so much in the day for me. Like I have to train my mind. Like yes, I want a life like Alicia Chanel for sure, but I don't mind my journey to get even a piece of that. Like I'm cool with it because I just understand. Like I'm working on what I want, and I think hustling is never gonna stop for me. So I just think, you know, or like
it's just ingrained in us, like hustling. I feel like even as just women, I think it's ingrained in us, just down from the small fact of being a mom. Like that's a hustle within itself. But I don't believe in hustling backwards. Like I do not believe that like, oh, I'm working this, I'm doing it, I'm working this job, I'm doing all these hours, and you ain't getting no results. Like you're hustling wrong. Like you're very much hustling wrong. I believe in hustling very strategically. So like if I'm gonna put in a lot of hours, I gotta make some time to at least get 6 hours of sleep, because if I don't sleep, then I'm not efficient the next day. So make it make sense.
Yeah.
When it comes to hustling backwards, like it's a wrong and a right way to hustle.
Being strategic in your life. Like as a woman or man, that's what you should be too. Like regardless of if you want a soft life, but like being strategic is the smartest way to be. Like let's have a smart life.
Let's be real. Like cut the bull. Like when we had the studio and we were paying that rent, I feel like we were hustling at that point. We were trying to have live shows. We were trying to, rent it out on Peer Space. We were trying to do what did we not have? A plan. We never entered that room with a plan. We just said what we were gonna do.
We went after our dreams.
Wrong. And every month we was paying $700. I'll be real.
Over this.
Yeah. And we lost all of that money that we could have, if we just thought more strategically, we could have really built or got the things that we really need now. But like we're getting those. But no, that's just a little lesson.
Lesson learned, ladies. That's all you got to do. Have lessons learned. Because again,
you may have a plan. Even if it don't go as planned, you have something to fall back on.
Right. And I want to talk about, because we got like a few more topics before we wrap this up. Because I think the middle ground in this is, let's talk about like resting and like feeling guilty about resting and, you know, like creating a balance between the two.
I just feel like I'm the bad guy today.
I feel like I'm the bad guy. I tell girls to pick a side. Like you can't be hot.
No, you can't rest. Like I'm sorry. Like I literally.
All right, Kim. Remember Kim said just right.
So in the pictures of and Skims is wonderful. But no, seriously. If you ain't handling your priorities, like why would you rest? Like you can't. I had a science professor at Auburn University. He told me you sleep when you die, and I've lived with that. Like get the shit done, study, do what you have to do to get the results you need. And the thing is, you feel guilty when you procrastinate. That's it.
Maybe that's what it is. I can't. Yes. That's our middle ground with that. I feel like I don't feel guilty about resting because if I'm tired, I got to lay down. Like you need to do it. You just said strategy. Like you can't be up 24 hours. But like you said, now being what is the word? Procrastinating 100%.
It's gonna give you anxiety. It's gonna make you feel crappy. Mm-hmm. Just get it done so you can go to sleep.
And I think that's why I say with that balance being real, because no, you shouldn't feel guilty about resting. But
dig deeper into why you feel guilty though. Like that's what I'm trying to do as an adult.
Start pulling that
dig deeper, because it's like it's just not that surface level feeling. Like, oh, if I lay down, I feel bad about this. I shouldn't be resting. No, you should be resting. You just didn't do what you're supposed to do on time. So now it's eating at you because you know you got a deadline as soon as your ass wake up.
Yeah, that's the same thing with negative thoughts. Like that should not just come into your head for nothing. Like you shouldn't take it for face value. Challenge it and figure out why for sure. And you know what? Let's talk about it, because I feel like there is a lot of toxic positivity branded in this soft life culture anyway that we are on the topic of, and we might as well bring dogs out about it.
So bad, but I don't care. This is the real me. I gotta get a little sip. I've been up since 4 a.m.
Someone says she drink battery acid, y'all. She's gross. But no.
We could get a sponsor.
Oh, I'm not drinking it. I will, for sure. But yeah, I feel like it's a lot of toxic toxic positivity kind of branded in soft life. Again, I'm never gonna not be with the girls 100%. Like, let's live a soft life. Like, we all want to say it and like talk about it because it's cute. Like, it's a girl's world. But when it comes down to, like, we spoke on PJ Washington's wife. Like, that's the only reason we keep speaking of her, because she's a wife. And I love her life.
That's so
I'm just saying, like, I'm only name dropping her. Like,
yeah, I want to be
usually,
I
usually try not to speak and name drop the girls. But, like, we name drop her because, I mean, shit, it is what it is. But
everybody knows she gets every day.
Right, everybody knows she's certified. Yes, when we were just speaking on a girl like her, I feel like your local girls, I don't want to say local girls, which is like the girls you know, it seems like in your everyday, they will strive to be that or strive to get that. And it's like, I see it and I see them get it done, but it's just in ways that personally I could never like comply or like, you know, like get down with, because everything ain't working.
And let me say this, sentiments to self, like these are our thoughts.
Our personal
on the forefront. So like you have to, as a women, as viewers, like be respectful of our opinion as we will be respectful of your opinion, and you don't have to agree with it.
I don't expect you to. These is not advice. These are, because
I think I know what you're getting at, and that's why I said that, because I want to hit on it. And I feel like, and honestly, I'm not even going to use like, you know, whatever. But for example, the Fitzgeralds. Everybody knows Shayla's world on Instagram. She always be like, the soft life. She married the black girl that married the white man. Like she makes the wigs. She makes the wigs. She used to work in Hollywood. Love her, by the way. But like she gives like little tidbits and advice on like how women can have a soft life and have their husband, you know, take care of them and whatnot.
And you see her husband. That's what we started with, right? That's got to be.
So you saying that she like settled because she had to get a white old husband?
It's not white.
They have a,
but like
she's 42 and he's 72.
He's 72.
He looks good.
I can't lie.
He looks really good.
And that is again another example why we should bring her up, because okay, it's certain things I ain't trying to do, and I don't want to go like be with an old man. But that old man look good, and that's a 1% chance.
You need to pick a side. You just said you don't want to be an old man, so you think that Shayla had to sacrifice.
Every story has an exception. Every story has an exception,
does.
And they simply are that. That man looks amazing to like 72. To be 72 years old, he looks good. But you won't find that. You won't find that in that.
How you know? Like maybe younger girls are finding older men attractive. Older men have done it for years. They dated younger women.
I didn't say anything about the age. We know we can find older men, but do they look like Mr. Fitzgerald? No. And that's all I'm saying. Like I can't get down.
So you basically saying that that's the toxicity in this soft life thing. Like you don't feel like you should have to settle or like go for something like that to have a soft life.
And I mean, even just to make it more simple, like we don't even have to put it on the men, just women in general. I don't want to be the girl that like to get a soft life. Like I'm like
all these different unnecessary sacrifices,
and I'm like throwing myself into like wife position for every man. And not saying that girls do that. I'm not saying that girls do that, but I do feel like girls like a soft life provided for them, because I agree. I want my soft life provided for, but I don't want to like. That's hard to say.
But I think you're teetering on a very thin line
because
the thing is, as a woman, we do want marriage, and it's like if you are taking someone serious.
But that's the thing. Every girl, I can't really put myself in it because I've seen it in so many other places. So I'm saying, like, I don't think these women are all in love, but they are like throwing themselves in like girlfriend, like almost entitlement. I guess that's what it leads back to, because it's like I don't want to be the entitled girl that kind of like.
I mean, okay, if you are a woman that goes to work every day, you take care of yourself, you have somewhere to lay your head, what's wrong with you going around and not acting entitled, but showing your presence and letting someone know exactly what you're there for?
But see, I can do that. I see it in examples where I don't think women can.
Let's define it then, so people are not assuming. You're saying like if a woman goes into a man's life and she just throws herself in his life, she's gonna do all the things that he want to do.
But we can correct it even further, and I correct myself even further on that. Like a woman don't usually just jump in a man's life. A man wants a woman 9 times out of 10. He's pursuing her. So what comes with that is your choice, sir. But I'm looking at it from like why I said it's a lot of toxic positivity in soft life culture, because I do think like it immediately, that's where men get their red flag wave, like where they get to scream, oh, all girls want to do is party and fashion. And it's like, because it seems like it's like an entitlement thing. And I feel like I'm playing devil's advocate right now. I know
Yo, examples just ain't hitting like I want them.
They not.
Because I want you. Because when I say a woman engulfing herself or throwing herself in a man life, I'm saying like all of a sudden like now like you're going to like maybe like philanthropic event, like things that you just weren't doing before him, or
but
like
see,
you're
I wouldn't judge that. I would love to
So
see one of my homegirls from going from not doing some shit to doing some shit. I'm not mad at that.
So what are you saying?
So all I'm asking you is, you think it's no toxic positivity, no fake, none of that in the soft life culture? Yes or no?
Yes, but I'm trying to figure out what your point is.
I'm getting at my point, so that's what I'm saying. What do you think is toxic about being like the whole soft life?
I told you what I think is toxic. I think it's like everybody think everything's supposed to be like easy or like.
That's what I'm saying. Then I'm saying I've seen it in other examples where I feel like girls either throw themselves into like.
Okay, I get what you're saying, entitlement.
Like it's almost an entitlement. And I'm supposed to say, ladies, I'm still on girls' side. Get what you get.
Yeah,
girl,
for sure.
You gotta get out of them situations. But I do think like, it's to balance that stuff, it's just got to be a real balance. Because you can't come off too entitled about certain shit that you probably was not doing before this person on top of that. So
I always say this is my rule of thumb, and please
don't, girl, because
I'm
not
teetering.
It's
not Bible. It's not Bible. And all I'm saying is, even for me, I'm just not going like if I were a single woman, I'm not gonna go into no relationship like having, or not even a relationship. When I first meet a man, or we dating, or we trying to get there, I see him as a potential husband. I'm not going in like, look, to have me, nigga, you need to be paying my rent, buying me back. Like, I'm not gonna do that. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna show him how I want to be taken care of as a woman. So if I want you to take me on that, like, I'm gonna eat nice dinners. If I wear nice clothes, I will continue to buy myself nice things. And there you create a standard.
But
and
to
I
me,
just think people not creating a standard.
That's the exception. That's what I'm saying. People don't understand. That's what I'm saying. Girls think all of us are equal. Like, girls don't think about.
We ain't talking about
women. Women don't think with the exceptions. Like you said, like, I'm a woman that, okay, I'm not gonna come around and force you or like demand. You say what you got to do.
Things.
I've been doing this, so it's like you knew that when you tried to pursue me. So I can compromise if I choose to be with you. If you don't always eat at Ruth Chris and I do, like, maybe we can't eat at JJ's one night or two. But I'm already showing you what I do for myself. That's what I'm saying. That's the exception. Anything else, I feel like girls feel like, because women put good time in with men. Like, I'm not saying having a baby by a man is everything, but like, people put good time in with certain men, and they deserve some of that stuff they get as in soft life. They deserve to stay at home. They deserve to, like Courtney Cowles, my girl is a wife. That's one of her homegirls. She deserves all the soft life her man can give her. And I'm just using her as an example because she just another wife.
They're partners though.
And they've been together for
partners,
years.
And yes, they
and same with my sister. You just had a beautiful trip. Like, my girl deserves that. I think those are women that can be entitled to certain things.
This is all I'm saying too, and we can cut this because I feel like this could be a whole nother conversation within itself. But okay, my ladies,
I think my point is wrapped up with: are we living a soft life or are we pretending?
No, I want to go back to what I was just gonna say. And what I was just gonna say was, I think that some of y'all women be very inconsiderate. Like, to think that your ass supposed to go to have 5-star every single night. Like, bitch, can you afford that? Like, my whole thing is too, like, sometimes men want to be like, treat them like humans too. Like, some nights some nights we eat a bag pasta, or we will put in a frozen pizza in the oven or whatever it may be. Like, stop acting like you spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars every freaking night. Like, you don't.
And to be quite frank,
like, I feel for the men.
That's what I say. Just to not be so pro male, we should have started this conversation with defining what we felt like was soft life. Because how I'm defining soft life throughout this conversation is through really the lens of Instagram and what I see online. Like, I know what I consider my parts or the things that I am rewarded in, like, soft life in my daily, but on Instagram, I feel like what's projected is spa days, like Nobu, Chanel bag,
like you going soft, like, bitch, cars,
like trips, like walking into 10 million roses in your house,
like shit.
And honestly, we knowing that some of the shit is very much like,
yes, it's attainable,
and not
I was gonna say some of it is attainable, because I ain't gonna lie, like, a soft life, equate, you know,
The
some
shopping.
sprees. Like, let's have a good time. But I ain't gonna lie, like, it's about longevity too. So like, a soft life to me too is a man that maybe gives you the opportunity to be able to save because he can help you in certain areas.
That's all I'm saying. Like
let's be
like,
real.
Let's pick up some of the pieces that we missing
Yeah,
nowadays.
like,
I feel like some of the girls kind of like looking over like some beneficial shit. Like if a man is helping you save and at least giving you room to breathe in your life and room to breathe to see your dreams and your perspective on where you're trying to go, like that's the benefit.
I just feel like we can redirect this whole narrative right now too. Like, do you think some men deserve a soft life from a woman? And I just feel like we've been doing it. We've been taking care of the house.
We should redirect it to, do men deserve a soft life from women? Because that's never a conversation. That's why I say it's so hard to be 100% pro women when we talking about soft life for women, because what we see on Instagram is spoiled. Like it's just spoiled rotten. Like, and I love it. I love
every
it.
day of the month.
I love it. But on the other's perspective, do I feel like some men deserve a soft life from a woman? Yes, because it's like we said, it's embedded in us. It's in our nature.
It is in our nature.
But
I just think that it's
that's why
heightened now. That social media is heightening this whole what I deserve and what you gonna do, and
that's why I said we giving men the red flag to wave on that shit. Like, oh, y'all so entitled. Y'all bitches don't want nothing but party and fashion. That's why I'm speaking on it for to women, because I feel like when it looked that bad, like when it's looking that good to us, it looks so bad to them.
So I do think we need to get more women in general, and this is literally because you could be a woman that's working hard as hell every single day, but this is literally just how we as women, I think, are coming across on social media and on this internet wave. Like, let's kind of just get back to the whole, like, not the independent, strong. I said, but damn, but like, can we just like get back to being sustaining ourselves as well? Like, letting that be a narrative, a running narrative.
Because the thing is, women still doing a damn good job.
We are. Taking care
I just think
ourselves.
when it's involved in today's world with this internet, like, are we living a soft life or are we pretending? And all I'm gonna say is, if you live a soft life, be thankful for all the softness in your life, like the small, the big, the things you do for yourself, the things somebody else do for you, and like if we pretending it, I think you really you got the correct.
It's a hard job to pretend.
Because like we discussed, the exception is if you live a soft life, you do it anyway. Regardless, you do it when you can. It's gonna always be a part of your life. And it's
ingrained in your lifestyle. Like, you don't have to do certain things to prove that you live this soft life. It's like embedded in the way you wake up.
I feel like I need to go to a 5-star. I need a good steak this weekend. Like, you're gonna do it. So that's what I'm saying. That's how you become the exception. Do it anyway. And you already, like, I respect it.
But no, we do need to get back to that hustle culture in a positive way, though. I'm sorry.
I think that is positive.
Everybody thinks this shit comes easy these days. Like, nobody want to put in the work. And I just think at the end of the day, we can manifest.
Because I think that's why girls think like we got to be like all men want to do is have sex, this and that. And given, I feel like
they do.
Both men and women have created this environment. I don't know, 2020 COVID fucked everybody head up. It's about money and pussy and just
everybody just sat in the house and just conjured up some shit.
Because I'm just like, men do feel like that. Like, they feel like they can buy and sell our asses sometimes.
Because we act like material. Like, we act like we can be bought. And that is that's my whole point.
My motto.
Get back to the hustle culture. Like, y'all literally are saying, do what you want, have your way, just give me this.
And all I'm saying is, like, our middle ground for this conversation is, like, the balance. Please keep a balance. Like, life has always been about getting over, like, because either way, even if you not doing nothing, even if you standing still and you got problems, that's cool. But if you trying to elevate, it's going to be challenges in there. It's always going to be a balance between protecting your peace and staying soft and balancing everything that comes with that life. You make it soft because I'm going to always be, in my mind, a woman to myself. I'm going to always take care of myself. I'm going to always find peace in myself. And then I'm going to jump back in the field and go handle my business. But I'm going to still, in my temple, going to know, like, I'm at peace doing all of this. Whether I'm in the spa or I'm at the goddamn spiraling. I don't know. But yeah, that's positive.
I just feel like at the end of the day, my sentiment to self is everything is not about a damn man. Like, soft life is more so when they say love yourself. Like, I used to be like, what does that mean? How do I love myself? But as I grow older and older, I just feel like soft life is more so about investing in you and making you the prize. Like, you are always the focus, and you create and you manifest a soft life by literally creating it inside of you, like doing the things that you feel your ultimate self should be doing. So for me, that was Pilates every Saturday, and that's a part of my soft life story. Like, I'm bettering myself physically, mentally, and I'm doing something that I think girls do.
I'm so sorry.
No, you good.
Because I feel like I really went a pretty straightforward direction with how the Instagram put it, like with men involved. But it's really that kind of triggers me about this soft life conversation too. Like, but I'm not mad.
What
triggers I feel like y'all really gonna be pissed at me.
Like thinking you go to Pilates, you're a soft life girl.
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that at all. Because I believe you. Like, I think that was nice. Like, you paid good money to go to.
I'm sorry. You paid
good money to go to your
friends. I do that.
But then it's just like, people just see things and they think, this is what
that's
soft
the toxicity.
is. And that's what I'm saying. That's the toxic positivity in the soft life
she
stuff.
She defined it for us.
Because I'm like, I think I might see somebody, if I didn't this with my sister, and I think like I love her life, because I probably do. But who's to say, let me not curse, who's to say that me going to this hot Pilates class, first of all, Pilates ain't easy, 1. 2, it's expensive. 3, like, this ain't me. This is not me. I see it on Instagram. It's gonna look good on my story, but like, this really ain't me. Soft to me could be, like we said, like, if I did have, like, if you are a girl that do got a boyfriend in your life and he letting you breathe or giving you some money to put in your savings, like, that's good. Or if it's not a man involved, just you personally for yourself. Goddamn, cook some desserts, bake the goods, post them. Like, that is soft. Whatever you're interested in. I hate that people look at it like, oh, that's soft, and they just pretend and do it.
Or, you know what, since we talking on the toxicity in it, let me just hit on this. Or like, when you maybe do something on Instagram and then you see and this could just be how the mind works, maybe. But then the next person does the same thing, and like to prove, like, oh, I can do that too. Like, I do that. Like I do this. Like, just like her.
I've been doing
cool. This. Like, I'm glad. Like, I literally do this.
And I'm just like, that's to me the toxic positivity. It's like, it's cool. Like, we all welcome to do the same thing.
And it's toxic that I even think of it like that when I see it too.
And it's not. I don't think it is. I think it's awareness, and it's pure observation. That's what I say. I can't be a hater.
So
I can't be a hater if I'm aware. I'm only looking through like a lens that you giving me. I'm only looking through your lens that you giving me on this internet. So all I'm saying is, when I do something, and then, you know, because again, we all are inspired by others.
Yeah,
we all take inspiration.
And I love that.
I'm not saying that we can't be inspired.
But you know when somebody's inspired. And
because I'm just like, what happened to your soft life, girl? Like, you was doing this. Like, you was doing this. Like, you inspired me to almost try it. And things change. Like, it's not a consistent thing or one consistent thing you got to do, but it's how it molds you too. Because I feel like you going to Pilates and stuff has molded you in a lot of ways. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna put all your business out there. Like, I'm saying, like, tell all your schedule, like your day and stuff. But like, you come out, you're gonna read, you're gonna do something positive. And I just feel like she gonna cook. Like, she never cooked, but she cooked now. Like, it just elevates you in ways when you know you're doing it for you. And I just want
find you. Like, when people be like, love yourself, like, literally figure you out.
Because going to Chanel, and again, I'm not just saying like everybody do that, but even shit, going to Gucci, going to Target, like having Target bags, like that looks good for social media. That's the Instagram definition of soft life. But if you don't shop at Target, baby, go to Walmart.
I don't buy Starbucks unless I'm on the corporate company card.
And I only buy Starbucks for the dirtiest shit at Starbucks. I get a caramel ribbon crunch frappe, extra syrup and crunch. So it's like, if I'm not
Dunkin' girl, Dunkin' makes more sense for my finances.
Or like, I saw this one girl. I will give y'all one example before we take out. Like, I'll never forget that girl when she was like, and mind you, I don't wear it neither, but I just wouldn't say certain shit. That's why I said entitled earlier. Like, a girl saw somebody wear MCM on Instagram, and she was like, bitch, that's basically Michael Kors or something. And I'm just like, it's just, bro, look, like, how disrespectful. This could have been this person's first, like, real designer. Like,
who cares? It's still a designer brand that's making things to this day. Like,
or like,
that
who
bag
put the brand
will
on
probably
top?
one day be vintage. How y'all act like over these vintage Chanel and Dior.
But like you said about leagues, like it is different leagues. So some soft people like is going to Chanel and going to Paris on the weekend. We can mimic that best as our ability if that's just something we truly want to go shopping in Paris. Because I want to one day.
We quiet on set. Party back in the day.
My mama. Like, why we just didn't start
doing 500 had a camera crew, like in a little room.
A little less room, paying $1,000 in rent almost. Bitch went downstairs with a coffee machine, a sober bar, and outlapped us in a fucking matter of months. A sober bar. And we were paying for girls. She's drunk in our room.
Idiot.
Lesson learned, you know?
That's don't hustle backwards.
Keep hustling.
No, not backwards. Not backwards.
It ain't over. Okay.
Boy, it was over for me after that, bro.
In that room,
that's made me
Anthony,
afraid.
I got your ass to this day.
No, shout out to the concept house.
Yeah, shout out to them. We always had love for y'all. But anyway, yeah, y'all, just to close this out, me and Sam stated our middle ground. Again, like I said, focus on you, focus on your life. You only got one life to live. And romanticize what you can in your life. Like, keep rest involved. Keep balance first. You got to balance, especially as one or man, just in this adult world. Everything you set out to achieve, like, keep it in a good balance so you can have that peace within yourself that you can always find while you out in the field hustling to find more. So.
And embrace the painful moments in life. Literally, I'm going to share this with y'all, but I'm reading this book right now, and literally, the author keeps saying, like, when you have to go through the tough parts in life, like the painful parts in life, like push through them, because on the other side is freedom, is peace. And why suffer in silence with lies and with just what you know is not right for you? So just go through it, and like the soft life will be on the other side. And just get back to the hustle culture, like continuing to do the work in life to get past the painful parts. And that is what soft is, getting through those parts, to me.
Yeah,
and then the
like,
other
don't
extra
pretend.
sprinkling
Just
on the
don't
top.
pretend. That's all my sprinkle left. Like, don't pretend nothing you see. Get everything you want. Like, that's truly your soft life. That's the balance for me. Like, do what.
But we also said you don't gotta compromise your character or like settle to do.
I mean, don't
to get what you want.
Every woman on here, not girls. If y'all women now, we got to be good women to ourselves. That's why I say keep that peace inside of you. If you got peace within yourself, you're not gonna go rogue and necessarily like do anything to get what you want.
Yeah.
Like, you gonna know it's coming. You gonna know I got peace within me to know I'm handling my business and I'm handling me at the same time. It's coming. So just understand that's soft.
And for my religious girls, you know when something is God delivered and when something is delivered from the devil. So differentiate the two and keep it pushing.
And please pray about it, girl. I'm telling y'all, that's the softest life you can have, is praying. Just pray and keep that involved to keep your mental and your spirit intact. But we love y'all, and this was Sentiments to Self.
A much needed conversation.
Bye, y'all. We love y'all. That's gonna be some good audio. I want it on here. Post the fucking audio.